Hi there, beautiful souls. It's Grada Robertson again from the Purple House in Tasmania. And tonight I want to spend the next 20 minutes with you, taking you through some exercises and practices that will help you to really connect with your inner center so that you feel at peace, especially with Christmas just around the corner. And I want to do a little bit of explanation and take you for a journey into your aura. So your aura is your extended energy field that sits all around you. And I'm going to invite you to think right now of yourself, your own body, as if it doesn't finish here when your skin finishes, because in reality your body actually extends at least another arm's length all the way around you. So for tonight's exercise I want you to begin thinking of yourself as a being, like a lively energetic being that extends at least an arm's length all around your physical body. And this is still called your body, right? And so then you can imagine having a membrane around the outside of all that, and it keeps you safe and protected during the Christmas season. So I want to talk about your aura because your aura reflects your true self, and especially, you know, during Christmas, even at the best of times, like other years when we didn't have such outside pressures and confusion and division in family. Like I literally don't know one family where people aren't divided about the pandemic and so on. And on top of that, we have our unresolved traumatic emotions. Everyone has those in their bodies. And then we all need to come together. You know, you're invited to family and friends' place. Sometimes, even if you aren't, you might be feeling as if the rest of the world is celebrating and you are not. And on top of all that, we have to then kind of make merry, right? We have to put on this happy, bright smile for everyone. And actually, Christmas time can be the worst crisis time out of the whole year for billions of people around the globe. So in amongst all that, I want to just take you for a journey into your aura. The reason being that I like working with people's aura. That's what I do. That's my expertise. When I'm with clients, I can sense that I'm not a clairvoyant, by the way. I rarely see things. I'm a sensing person, and I hear messages as well. And messages just drop into my brain, probably. But my hands are very sensitive, and I can perceive people's energy blocks or the true pain or the root cause. But what keeps people in a sort of a stuckness, or if people are lying to themselves or they're not being honest with themselves or with me, I can also see and sense that. And by the way, many people can do that. Many. You'll be surprised how many people, and even you yourself, how intuitive and how psychic you really are, just with a little bit of practice. And it's great to be intuitive and to have that on tap, because then you can interact with your other fellow humans, empaths and nature in a much more authentic way that's deeply fulfilling. Because for starters, you know when it's safe for you to be yourself, right? And unless you can interact with other people and connect with them in a way that honors you, it's not really much point wasting time with those people. It would be just a waste of time. So what was I going to say? Yeah, this is going to help you feel more relaxed and less stressed, and just helps you to tune into the real reality, like the real reality that you are at the core of your being. And also so that you can get in behind the personas that I portray as well. We all portray to protect ourselves. Like sometimes we pretend to be smarter than we are, or we pretend that we have more energy when we're feeling tired, or we pretend to feel kind when we're actually feeling cruel or pissed off, we are polite when we actually want to swear, and so like these are all behaviors that we have, but the real person that's behind there shines through the aura, so the aura can never lie. It reflects your moods, it has information about everything about you, and actually your circumstances that you're in right now are directly created in your energy field first, by the way, and then it's manifested in the material reality. So by working with your aura or healing it, playing with your aura, being curious, you can also get the benefit because you can change your circumstances, right? So you can bring in true love, true friendship, better health and connection, and ease your pain, and also money, of course. So let's just do that now, because I'm already realizing I'm talking too much. For the next 10 minutes, I want to take you through a bit of a practice where you feel really, really peaceful. Alrighty. So, first of all, start with a deep cleansing breath. And just close your eyes. When you close your eyes, that allows the subconscious mind to come forward, and the conscious mind just steps. We put the conscious mind out of the room for a little while. Just put your thinking, educated mind just outside the bedroom or wherever you are. Put it on a little holiday, and inhale a cleansing breath all the way into the back of your body and downwards, and just follow the breath as it travels down through the back of your head, the back of your heart, the back of your sacrum, all the way down the back of your legs, your knees, your ankles into the ground, all the way into the center of Earth, of Mother Earth you can call it, all the way into the center. And imagine in the center of Mother Earth there is a point of light, which is the point of infinite consciousness. And it's very calming, safe and relaxing in there. It's like your home point. So just feel that downward energy. Just keep dropping down and just feel yourself get very, very calm. This is the only connection that matters. So just follow that stream down through the center of your feet to that point of light, and invite your body to just drop everything. Drop the stresses, drop the pain, drop the anxiety, drop the pressure, the confusion. This is your moment to really calm down and follow that breath again. In and cleansing breath out. And your out breath is blessing the universe. So breathing in fresh air and breathing out. And you're blessing the universe with your energy, your breath, your consciousness, and you're remembering you are the bridge between heaven and earth. You're the connection, you're the connector. So just remembering who you are. So breathe in, deep breath, let it go. And now I want you to imagine bringing energy back up through your feet, through your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, up through your belly, the center of your belly, the center of your heart, your shoulders, out through your arms and into your hands. And if you like, you can open your eyes now and put your hands just out here in front of you. Actually, first you can put your hands together and just feel the warmth of your hands as they touch each other. You can rub them gently and then gently pull your hands apart, probably to about this distance, and just notice when you pull your hands apart slowly, feel the magnetic pull between your hands, and that is your own energy, right? This is your own energy, this is your aura. And people like nurses who do touch for health, experienced energy workers, when they first, they all say that the more often they practice doing this during the day, the clearer the information is that they get. So I've been doing this for a long, long time. So for me, it's like automatic. And so I probably sometimes skip the beginning phase when I try to explain, but just for starters, feel the magnetic pull as you pull your hands apart. And then you can actually just gently feel your own energy, your aura, very gently as you move your hands over your arms, and it has a calming effect. Just move it around your head and then just swap hands and do it this way and go slowly over your arms. Now the hands have many receptor sites in the brain. So when you work with your hands and you do energy work, focusing on it, allowing to come out through your hands, it's actually very calming for every part of your brain, so it has that benefit as well. So now what I want you to do, I want you to think of something that's painful for you, right? So if we do a healing correction on that today, chances are that it's not going to jump out at you when you're with all your friends at Christmas, when you really genuinely want to have a good time without pretending, right? So we're just going to relieve some of the stresses that you could be feeling in your body. So I want you to choose one thing that triggers you when you think about it. So it can be a big trigger or a little one, it's up to you. So just choose one thing. So I'm choosing a big topic, so I'm choosing the pain I feel in my body and in my heart about the children that died last week at the primary school in Devonport, which isn't far away. And those children are the same age as my grandchildren, so I feel that very strongly in my heart. I feel a deep sadness. So I'm just going to bring that sadness that I feel in my heart right out in front of me, like in here, so that it sits in between my hands like a ball. And I'm going to invite you to do your trigger. So just pull it, put it in between your hands and then pull it out to about here, right? So it can be money worries because you've spent too much money or you don't have enough money on presents. It can be you don't want to be in the same room as your mother-in-law or, you know, sister-in-law or whatever, you name it. It can be to do your sore knee. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes now while your hand is like this and you gently open your hands up way as big as you can go, all the way. So keep your eyes closed, tune into the feeling and stretch that feeling out, right? And that is one way to disperse it. So we'll do it again. So I was thinking of the heartache of the accident, the jumping castle accident. I feel that in the energy. I've literally pulled it out of my body or my brain, and it's in between my heart, in between my hands, sorry. And now I'm going to close my eyes and going to stretch it sideways, as big as I can make it. And literally I feel a sense of space opening in my body, and that feeling of hurt and sadness is not as intense. Now I can also of course go like that, so I can go this way and stretch it this way, so I'm going to invite you to do the same. So just put your issue, pull it out of your body or out of your brain, put it in between your hands like an energy hologram. So it's now not in your body, it's out here. And just open your hands up. You can close your eyes and stretch it all the way out, slowly, as far as you can go. And you'll notice the stress literally drops in your body. Like if people could measure your chemical reactions in your body, they would notice an easing of stress hormone and an increase of happy hormones. So I'm going to do that again. So I'm putting my pain and heartache between my hands as a ball of energy. It's getting less. And so I'm making it bigger in my hands, in my energy field. I'm stretching it and stretching it. I'm stretching it out. And I'm feeling a sense of release. So this is one of the easiest things you can do. So again, step one is think of your trigger, whatever it is, something negative that triggers you put it between your hands. Feel the energy of it between your hands, so like you've pulled it out of your mind-body system. It's in your aura now, and now you're going to stretch it out as big as you can go. It helps if you close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, the subconscious gets a chance to step forward, and that's a different reality to your conscious mind, right? This is where your intuition comes from. It comes entirely from your subconscious mind. Now, by stretching it out, the logical mind might think, oh, I'm making it bigger or I'm making it more powerful, but the opposite is true. It's a bit like reverse parking. Don't believe your brain. And when you do reverse parking with a trailer or a caravan, I always have to, turn the steering wheel the opposite way to what my body is saying. So if my body goes, or my brain goes, turn the steering wheel left, turn left, I have to do the exact opposite. And so when you first start to do energy work, you have to really, really learn to ignore your thinking, educated brain, because it often tells you the inverted reality, right? A lot of things that it's telling you isn't going to help you, it's not true, and it's fear-based. So by stretching out your trigger, it literally loses its potency, right? It's very potent, and we're kind of diluting it with lots of energy, so it's less powerful. And it's so easy to do because, your brain can just stay out the door for a bit, just let it cool off, let it calm down, and you're literally creating beautiful, fresh, spacious energy inside your body, entire body-mind system, and releasing your triggers. And then, like, if you feel like it, you can move on to the next trigger and so on, and you can work your way through a whole lot of triggers. And then when you show up at that Christmas party, or you want to be the best version, you want to be the best mom for your kids or whatever, or the best partner, you want to be genuinely, authentically happy, you have to, this is a very fast way to clean your aura. And then other people, and then it also increases your sensitivity, which is like a beautiful thing, because we need more sensitive people in the world. And your intuition, by the way, is always a shortcut to your happiness and where your true joy is, right? So then it requires less courage to follow your intuition. So I hope that you find this helpful. Yeah, that's one other thing that I wanted to say. So literally start seeing yourself as an enclosed energy being. Part of you is visible, that's, the part that you're looking at now. And the biggest part of you and me is invisible, but we can sense it. We can sense the real authentic self. Literally, you can sometimes walk through people's energy field and you can sense it with your eyes shut even. And all humans have a longing to connect at a very, very deep, authentic level. And all of us want to be loved as well for the way we are, not the way we pretend to be. Like, we want to feel loved even when we're sick and you haven't washed your hair for 10 days or whatever. We just want to be loved for the way we are. So this is a good way, working with your aura and healing and developing your sensitivities. Really healing your triggers very easy like that. It's so easy, you can even do it with your children. And then you can have a little bit of fun while you do that. So energy can, by the way, never be, lost. So whoever you are right now, wherever you are, this is it for you. You can transform your own energy, right? But it can never be increased or lost. So it can only ever be transformed. So you can transform who you are in your life, in your situation, a lot easier by applying these energy techniques. It's in a sense like every day you have a shower, you wash your physical body and you brush your teeth and you drink water. And if you apply the same care to your energetic system, your life will just totally fast forward and absolute wonderful things will start to happen out of the blue. But of course they happen from your energy. So let me know what you think of this, and let me know if you had a trigger or something that was hurting you. even physical pain. Let's say you have a sore knee or a tummy ache, or it doesn't matter, a headache. You bring it out, you pull it out of your body literally with intention, put it between your hands and stretch it out, so then that pain loses its potency. That's really what it's all about. But you're still honoring yourself. So what do I mean by that is that we don't want anything to be treated as if it's unwanted, right? Every part of you is lovable, including your triggers. We just want to honor it and give it some space, like some breathing space, and give you some space on the inside and some beautiful peacefulness, and so that you can connect to the love that you are, because behind all of this, you are the essence of love. And so I hope that you really feel that when you during the Christmas period. Okie dokie. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I hope that you really have a wonderful, refreshing and restorative and enjoyable Christmas period. Not too many surprises, that you feel secure and your stability and so on, and that you can fill your tanks before 2022. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and Sonia as well, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Okay, much love from me. Bye bye everyone.